It's critical to get the right people on board for fit and capability. It's a small company, so everybody wears many hats, and it has to be a right fit, and they have to walk into the job and be producing pretty quickly. I'd always found out that and read that putting people through simulations and on-the-job real trials would be the best way to evaluate how they'd be on the job. And when I heard about your company's process, I thought this is great. I'd always wanted to do it myself, but never had the time. And here was a simulation process and package that we could use, and it worked very well for a senior hire that we went through. Initially, I looked at the process, I looked at the cost, and sort of thought, But after having gone through the process and really looked at the value that it brings, I think it's really money well spent. During the process, we were able to help and develop the simulations and craft them more for what we needed. With the consultation developing it, we were able to really structure it more for what we thought was an important criteria to see, and that was really important in the process to make sure that the simulations that we were putting them through was really related to our business, the criteria we needed to see moving forward. The hiring team was able to put together some of the tasks that we thought were going to be important for the candidate, and actually to be in the room and to test them and to simulate the on-the-job conditions was actually kind of fun, but it really put them on the spot, and they had to think, and you're really testing their natural response in situations. The simulation was really the critical evaluation technique that we found in the whole hiring process. In one case, one candidate rose above the other. In another case, one that we thought was strong really proved to be strong. The simulations really took the interviews into a deeper level, where in the interviews we asked them their thoughts, did some light preparations, but then when we got into the simulations, we really put them on the spot in meeting situations, presentations, and that was really interesting, because you really get their thinking and how they act in real-world situations right then. It's not time enough to be scripted. They can't practice ahead of an interview, because some people interview well and then they got on the job and they're not so well. It's really the only true way to understand how someone might be on a job, unless you've interacted with that person before in a different environment. Again, the cost of the simulation is a fraction of the cost of their salary, and if you get it wrong, you're into this thing 3 or 6 months again, and you're banging your head on the table.